This is All India Radio. Life must go on. All India Radio, in collaboration with Vigyan-Prasar, presents science serial Life Must Go On, based on understanding and managing sustainable development. Let's listen to episode number 40, titled Major Marine Ecosystems of India and Challenges. Sleep down, my little princess. It's got dark.
Mama, I can't sleep.
Huh? What's wrong with you, Renuka? Go to sleep fast.
Amma, can you tell me a story? Please, that will surely help.
But then you have to promise to sleep after that.
Yes.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you a story about the prince who was a fish.
Fish? But how can a prince be a fish?
Listen to the story, Renuka. It's very interesting.
Okay. Sorry. Please tell me the story.
So the story goes like this. Once upon a time, there was a kingdom on the coast of India.
Which coast, Amma?
Which coast? What do you mean by that?
Amma, India has two coasts. One with the Bay of Bengal and one with the Arabian Sea. Which one was it?
Oh, at this need of the hour, I'm not sure, darling. Which was it?
Tell no, Amma. See, India's coastline is very, very long. It's almost 7,500 kilometers long. If you just say the coast, it could be any one of the 9 states in India. Which one was it?
Okay, you tell me. Which state in India has the longest coastline?
Longest coastline? Gujarat.
Yes, it was Gujarat only. So, the king of that kingdom had 2 sons. These 2 sons were in charge of looking after the kingdom because the king was getting old now. For this kingdom, the sea was very important. Even today, almost 1/3 of all people who live in India depend on the sea and the coastal areas. Now just imagine how it must have been back then.
But how come so many people depend on the coasts?
Oh, Renuka. See, you ask me so many questions. My dear daughter, sometimes the best land for farming is along the coasts only.
Oh.
Yeah, do you know, in the olden days, cities were built along the coast because ports were very important places for trading and travel. And nowadays, most of the people don't even travel by ship anymore. But ports are still important for trading goods between countries.
And the cities?
Cities? Those cities have become very big today. And many industries and businesses have developed there. So lots of people travel there for jobs, and cities have even become bigger and bigger.
But Amma, what work did the sons have to do?
Oh yeah, I was talking about the sons. So, the kingdom was divided between the 2 sons, that is the 2 princes.
Oh.
They had to make sure their lands grew and prospered. They had to make sure that their people were happy and many more things. The first prince was lazy. He didn't bother too much. He didn't want to pay close attention to what was going in his kingdom.
What's next on the list of things to do?
We have to discuss some big changes to the fishing industry, Your Highness.
Okay.
Right now, there's so many people, so many fishermen and women, that it's becoming chaotic. Everyone catches a little and there's no growth.
So what can we do about it?
My solution is simple. Make someone like me in charge of the whole industry. Then I can direct and control the fishing in the most efficient way and maximize profit. All the fisher folk can work for me, and this way they will also be looked after. The whole country will benefit.
Fine, Minister. Do whatever you want. Is that all? There's a cricket match planned for my entertainment today, and I don't want to be late.
Yes, sir. Yes, of course.
Amma, that minister sounds very shrewd.
Yes,
Is he going to do something bad?
maybe. But that's not what the story is about. The other son, in fact, was very, very different. His part of the kingdom was run in a way that was more just and fair.
Your Highness,
Yes, Minister?
your current system of getting rid of the waste is becoming very difficult to handle.
Oh.
A lot of merchants and businessmen are asking why they just can't dump their waste into the river and let it go into the sea. I think we should listen to them.
Minister, tell them that I will try to make it easier for them. But there'll be strictly no dumping of waste into the sea. As a nation, we depend on the sea. Too much to treat it like a dumping ground.
Amma, this prince sounds much smarter than the other one.
Yes, he is, isn't he?
Yes, Amma, I'm cheering for him.
Well, the king of that country also agreed with you. The king saw how these two princes were behaving, and he wanted to make the second son his heir, so that he would become the king after he died. This made the lazy prince angry, and he started complaining.
The kingdom should be mine. Or if I cannot have the whole thing, then it should be divided in half. My father is a fool.
My dear husband, I can fix your problem.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. I'll cast a spell on your brother and turn him into a fish. Then we can get rid of him.
Can you do that?
Of course I can.
Amazing. Tell me your plan.
Invite him over for lunch. After you have eaten, bring him to the balcony of the palace that overlooks the sea. I'll stand above and cast the spell. Once he is a fish, you throw him into the water, and that's it. We will be rid of him.
That's amazing. I will do as you say. And soon, you will be the queen, and I will be the king.
So the next day, the lazy prince invited his brother for lunch.
Thank you for the delicious meal, my brother. I'm glad you invited me over for lunch. Well, there's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay. And what's that?
My brother, it's about the way you are thinking. I'll explain. To rule well, you must have a far-sighted vision. You shouldn't go for short-term gains. You should have a large view.
Oh, talking about looking far out. There's an excellent one from my balcony. Why don't you let me show you?
They went to the balcony that looked outwards onto the sea. It was sunset, and the view was stunning.
Isn't it beautiful, brother?
Oh, whatever.
Don't you think we should protect it?
Your lectures are unbearable. You're always nagging me. Cast the spell, my wife, and let's get rid of this fool.
His wife was waiting above, and as soon as she saw the brother, she said the magic words and turned him into a fish. Straight away, the lazy prince picked up his brother and threw him into the sea.
Oh no! Were there rocks there?
No, there were no rocks.
So he lived.
Yes,
Oh, he lived.
but don't be too happy, child, because the good prince wasn't safe.
Oh no.
He landed in water But he knew that his brother's lands were a bad place to be a fish. So he swam and swam through underwater places no man had ever seen before, till he came to another kingdom with large mangrove forests.
Which kingdom, Amma?
Ayyo, so many questions, Renuka.
Amma, tell no.
Okay. Okay, first you tell me, which place has the largest mangrove forest in India?
Sundarbans?
Yeah, Sundarbans.
It's the largest mangrove forest in the world. It's on the east coast of India. And some parts are in Bangladesh.
Yes, so that's where he went to Sundarbans.
Amma, but that's not possible.
Huh?
You can't swim from Gujarat to the Sundarbans. They are on opposite sides of the country.
Renuka, who's telling the story now? You or me?
Amma, you. Sorry. Go on, Amma.
So he swam to this faraway kingdom. But just when he was about to relax, thinking he was safe, he was caught by a fisherman.
Look at this tiny fish. They are getting smaller every day.
Then why did you catch me, fisherman?
You are a talking fish?
Yes. Okay, please. Please let me go. You said it yourself. I'm too small. Why don't you catch larger fish instead?
This place used to be full of large, delicious fish. And my community used to be the only ones here.
So?
But then others heard about this spot, and soon many people from outside starting fishing here.
Oh, there was not enough fish.
That was not the problem. They had huge boats with large nets, which they would cast out and pull in, not caring whether the fish they caught were big or small, adult or babies.
Oh.
And because they kept coming back, there's no time for the fish to grow big in the first place. They are caught when they are young itself. They don't have time to breed. And now there are fewer and fewer fish.
Oh, so now you too have to catch small fishes like me, right?
No. I could not compete with those rich men.
Then?
I sold my boat and my net, and now I work for wages on their boats. I have no choice but to do whatever they tell me to do.
What are you going to do with me? Please set me free. I beg you, please.
I can't do that, little fish. My family is struggling at home. You might be small, but you are handsome.
Well, thank you.
And I have the feeling that the queen will like to have you in her tank.
Huh?
She might even reward me.
Oh.
So the fisherman took his prized catch to the queen. She was very pleased with the pretty little fish and became very fond of him. She put him in a bowl and fed him boiled rice. She began to call him Fish Prince, not knowing that it was true. One day, when she was in her room, she saw that he was looking very uncomfortable.
What is wrong, my fish prince? Are you okay?
No. This bowl is too small for me, my queen.
What? You can talk?
Yes, I can talk.
Then why didn't you say anything till now?
I was scared that you would do something to me.
Oh, no, I will never do anything to hurt you, my fish prince.
Thank you.
But how can you talk? And where have you come from?
The queen moved the fish prince into a large tank, and the prince began to tell his story.
I come from a land far away. I swam along the whole coast of India to reach here.
Wow, you must have seen so many wonders on your way here.
Oh, yes. I swam through the Arabian Sea.
Okay.
along the Konkan and Malabar coast till I passed the Lakshadweep Islands.
Lovely.
After that, I travelled around the southernmost tip of the Indian continent, Kanyakumari in Tamil Nadu,
Okay.
and crossed the Gulf of Mannar.
Really?
Yes. Then I followed the coast along the Bay of Bengal all the way till I reached your kingdom.
Fascinating.
I saw plants and animals underwater that might not exist anywhere else in the world. There were fields of corals with fish and sea snakes swimming around.
Wow.
I saw turtles and dungongs float through seagrass meadows
Turtles and dungons.
and abundant seaweeds.
Wow.
It was a kingdom that was as diverse and beautiful as any that exist on the land.
My goodness. It sounds like a paradise.
Well, this is only because I haven't told you the other side. As I was swimming, I saw many disturbing sights as well.
Disturbing sights?
Yes, I saw people dumping waste and garbage into the ocean. I saw them emptying huge drums of black poisonous liquids and dirty chemicals into the clear water.
What?
All around me, animal and plants of the sea were dying.
What? This doesn't happen in my kingdom.
This is partly true, my queen.
Huh?
I agree. Your kingdom is better than many other places. But it too has certain flaws.
You speak very honorably. From your words, I can tell that you are a royal person, a true fish prince.
You're correct, queen. But my story is a sad one. I used to be a human prince.
Human prince?
My father wanted to make me the king of the entire kingdom. This made my brother angry. So he tricked me and using a magical spell, turned me into a fish. Why you are laughing?
I know that spell.
Really?
Because I'm a witch as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Please, my queen, turn me back into a human and I will do anything you ask.
Well, if you take me to the wondrous sights that you describe, I will gladly turn you back into your true form.
Of course, I will. Let's go.
Let's go.
The queen turned herself into a fish, and she, along with the delighted fish prince, explored the coasts of India together.
Beautiful.
First, let me show you the mud flats.
Mud flats? What are those?
Mud flats are a very common type of coast in India. They are formed over many years by the tides.
Okay.
The waves wash over the land over and over, leaving mud behind. This muddy area keeps getting covered by water, so it's soft and squenchy.
Hey, look at that crab.
There are a lot of crabs here.
Really?
They are here for the same reason as us. There are lots of delicious things to eat.
Hey, what's that?
Unfortunately, because fish and crabs like these places so much, the birds like it too. My queen, we better run. I don't plan on becoming someone's dinner.
Oh, yes. We must run. I've never seen these kinds of birds before.
Exactly. They are probably migratory birds.
Migratory birds?
Yeah, going from one place to another because of the change in seasons. Mud flats are important for such birds. They stop there to eat on their long journey.
They have such long legs and beaks. I feel like they could spear us any minute. Let's go somewhere safer. Let's go.
Yes. Head for the safety of the seagrasses.
Okay,
Come.
Right. This definitely looks safer. Hey, look at that.
Those are sea turtles.
Sea turtles?
They look so slow and confused on land. But how beautiful they swim in the water.
True.
Don't they look graceful?
Yeah, they do. Hey, are there more interesting sights?
Well, you still haven't seen the rocky shores.
Really?
But they are far away. Swimming through them, you'll see sponges and sea anemones.
Is it?
It's like swimming on another planet.
Are they nearby?
I'm sure they are, but let me first take you to the beach.
What do you mean?
I'm sure you've never seen them from the point of view of a fish.
I used to go to one particular beach as a child, but it's been such a long time. I would like to see it again.
Then, let's go there. Come.
Okay, come. I'll show you the way.
Yeah, sure.
Follow me.
Okay.
Oh no! What has happened here? Oh, where is my beach? It's almost gone.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
Oh, there used to be a beautiful beach here, long and sandy. It used to stretch for miles. People would come and play here. There were fishermen launching their boats and reeling in their nets. It has become so small and barren. What happened to this place?
Over the years, it must have eroded away. Bit by bit. The sea takes away parts of the shore. This is happening in many places. Do you see that large hole there? There?
Yeah, I was wondering how it got there.
Those were dug by sand miners.
Oh,
They bring large machines and scoop away the sand. They make these huge holes all over, and this makes the erosion much worse.
I'll put an end to all this. All this is horrible.
If this angers you, then I have more to show you. Come with me.
What? There are things worse than this?
Swim with me.
Yeah,
Swim with me further,
okay.
and I'll show you a place where humans are poisoning themselves. Not directly, but in a roundabout way.
What is that smell? Ugh.
That is a tannery or something like that. See how the waste chemical are being dumped straight into the sea via that big pipe.
Oh no, the local fish must be getting poisoned.
No. It's not just the fish. Once the dirty waste is in the water, it affects the plants, which are eaten by the small fish.
Okay.
The small fish are eaten by the larger fish, which store even more of the poison in their body. Then, fishermen catch and eat the large fish.
Do they even realize what's happening all around?
The fishermen sometimes realize, but they can't stop the factories.
This is disheartening. Let us go back. Thank you for taking me on that journey, Fish Prince.
You're welcome, Queen.
I thought my kingdom was perfect, but seeing life through the eyes of a fish has taught me many things. You have shown me beauty, but also tragedy, and I'll work to make sure that the beauty grows and the tragedy decreases. In return, I'll keep my bargain and break the spell.
I'm back to my true form.
Yes.
Thank you, my queen.
You're welcome.
With your blessing, I will now return to my kingdom and seek revenge on my brother for his betrayal.
Well, if you're going to seek revenge on your brother, then I have an idea for you.
Please, what is it?
There it is.
The good prince began to say the magic words that the queen had whispered in his ears and turned the lazy prince and his wife into fish.
Wow!
Yes, this was the queen's idea, who understood so much by experiencing life as a fish. So she hoped that the lazy prince and his wife would also realize their mistakes and learn to protect and care for the sea.
Oh no. Is the story over?
Yes, my child. By the way, how is the ending?
Amma, the prince got what he deserved.
Then why are you looking so sad?
I'm thinking about whether what the fish prince described is still happening today. All the pollution and the animals dying.
Yeah, sadly it is, my child.
Amma, is anybody doing anything to protect our coasts?
Many groups are trying to do something. From the government side, they have stated already that the conservation of oceans is one of their objectives. They are supposed to reduce pollution in the oceans, stop overfishing, and many more things.
Amma, now what is their plan?
Oh, Renuka, I don't know that for sure. But that's going to be a big challenge, of course.
Why don't they just stop people from fishing?
Oh no, that would be a terrible sight. There are more than 1 million coastal fishermen who depend on this activity for their livelihood.
But Amma, what about the fish?
That's a part of the problem. India's fish production has increased 8 times in the last 50 years. The market for fish just becomes bigger and bigger, and there is so much pressure to catch more and more fish. But the population of fish isn't enough to meet this demand.
What happens if we keep fishing like this, Amma?
You know, if fish population gets too low, then that will be devastating. So many livelihoods will be destroyed in seconds.
Oh, so we have to protect the sea, not just because of the sea, but also because that is what is best for us.
Exactly. When we harm the environment, we not only hurt ourselves today, we're also hurting ourselves tomorrow.
Oh, so when you try to do something to protect the fish and the sea, you are doing it for me.
Of course, my princess. Everything I do it for you.
Great. So I was thinking, can you tell me another story, please?
Renuka, it's high time you slept. You had promised me.
Okay, fine, Mom.
Good night, Renuka.
Good night, Amma.
Hopefully we both wake up in a better world tomorrow.
Sure we will, Amma.
Life must go on. You were listening to the 40th episode of this science serial produced by All India Radio in collaboration with Vigyan-Prasar, titled Major Marine Ecosystems of India and Challenges. Coordinators were Dr. Chandar Mohan and Dr. B.K. Tyagi. Research and script, Thomas Manuel. The episode was directed by Sudarshan Kumar. Presented by Dilip Jha. Recording and mixing, Sharad Sharma. The participants were Nikhil Diwan, Vasundhara Bose, Weber Srivastava, Harshit Sahai, Tulip Fazal, Naina Sagar, and Mamta Malkani. Hey listeners, please stay with us. Here are 2 questions for you. The lucky winner will get a attractive prize from Vigyan-Prasar. The first question is, how long is the India's coastline? And the second question is, India's fish production has increased how many times in the last 50 years? You can send in your answers by simple post. Our address is Science Serial Life Must Go On, All India Radio, room number 615, New Broadcasting House, Sansad Marg, New Delhi 110001. You can also write on our email ID, that is radio@vigyanprasar.gov.in. Please do write or mail us your full name, age and profession. If you're associated with any science club, then do let us know the membership of your club. If you have any query or question, don't hesitate to write into us. We will be back again with the next episode of this science serial. Life must go on. Same day, same time next week. Till then, goodbye.